Awesome. Great. This is a secret stream because my previous attempts at streaming have failed. Like when was it? Last one that failed? Friday, I think. So I'm like, I'm not gonna tell anyone. I'm not gonna schedule it like ahead. I think I scheduled it like 30 minutes ago. So people can watch the VOD if it works. If it doesn't work, I'm not gonna tell anyone. And yeah, especially because like 5 minutes ago the internet went crazy. And yeah, even like when today I was like, I'm gonna schedule a stream and I'm gonna try and do it. And then so many things happened. For example, someone brought me ice cream, and I was like, I'm not gonna stream if I have ice cream. And now I have ice cream. What am I supposed to do? Not have the ice cream? Anyway, let's see if I have things set up well, because I was supposed to use the new microphone, and then that failed. Okay, that works. My new microphone is fine, but it's not the way I want it. So, anyway, it's cool. Let's assume today is a test stream. Hmm, I might be here for like 1 hour. I think that's enough. Because I'm making up for Friday that I missed. Or was it Saturday? Oh, it was Saturday. Hold up. Oh, Friday was like time off, but Saturday I actually missed streaming because I needed to sleep. Yeah. Okay. And now that my schedule is somewhat back to being normal, I am here. And even though normal days like today, a Monday, is supposed to be for co-working streams, I wanted to make up for my um slow progress because I thought I should for myself. There. Right. So, today's lesson is the one that comes right after the what are tools, messages and tokens, those two, which is the one that I did in the previous stream. Um right. And this one's called Understanding AI Agents Through the Thought, Action, Observation Cycle. And if you look at the continuation of this thread, you can see that thought is one, action is another, observe is the last one, I suppose. So I'm going to go through this one today, and hopefully the rest of my normal streaming time would be the rest of these. So I'm just here to like get the ball rolling so that come Friday, I suppose, I can be ready for the continuation. I didn't want to feel like I'm abandoning this because I'm not. I like this. And I did notice that I gained like a lot more subscribers than normal, and I'm not sure if people are here for this course or for something else. Anyway, welcome. Hi. Um, Understanding AI agents through the thought, action, observation cycle. We are here or here? No, here. We're in step 4. In the previous sections, we learned how tools are made available to the agents in the system prompt. We're basically telling the system, here you go, you can use this. And how AI agents are systems that can reason, plan, and interact with their environments. We did talk about these things, and my ice cream is melting. Okay, I'm not going to look at it. In this section, we will explore the complete AI agent workflow. Cool. A cycle we defined as thought, action, observation. Cool, cool. And then the never world. We will. We will. Hi, hello, what's up? I think it's been a while. You're definitely not a first time chatter, but um yeah. Why don't I have the dashboard open? Let's have the dashboard open. Um right, stream manager, not dashboard. We will conquer, we will we will explore, we will dive, you see, and then we'll dive deeper on each of these steps. Right. So we'll go through them high level, and then we'll go through them low level. That's how it is. So the core components: agents work in a continuous cycle of thinking, thought, acting, act, observing, observe. Wow, I'm learning English. Um, hmm, So the idea is, you ask, like diving into a swimming pool. Exactly. I remember last time I was reading through this, every other sentence was like, we'll dive into this. I was like, dude, I cannot swim. I'm not gonna dive into anything. So yes, exactly. Um, right. I'm like, is your icon profile picture a bear, a dinosaur? I can't tell. Okay. Um, so you give it a prompt, it thinks about it, and if it's something that requires thank you. I think I'm doing really well. I think I have been doing better. Especially yesterday was it yesterday? I had a really bad headache and my arm was in pain, and today I'm much much better. Alhamdulillah. Yeah. Um dude, what the hell? Anyway, um yeah, and the fact that today is day 24 of the Ramadan is like, how did we get here so fast? I don't want Ramadan to end, but I'm also looking forward to Eid. So let's break down these actions together. Thought, the LLM. Oh, wait, I was thinking. Um, mm, my arm. It's probably going to be a thing that's gonna stay with me for like a while, because um, I I've had this numbness pain for like 3 years now, and if I overwork myself, it will hurt. If I'm healthy, and if I move, and if I don't sit in front of my computer for 8 hours, then it is fine. Oh, really? Oh, no, no worries. I think my volume is fine, but I don't know if it's my fault or not. Anyway, I just need to take care of myself better. That's all. Mm, ah, cool. Headphones, definitely headphones. Um, yeah. So if there's an agent, the agent can act, and then the agent can observe the consequences of the action, positive or negative, right? Mm. Oh, okay. Yeah, definitely don't wake up the family. That's good. So the thought is that the LLM part of the agent decides what next step should be. The agent takes an action by calling the tools with the associated arguments. Right, exactly. Action connected to tools. Observation is that the model reflects on responses from the tool. Fair, fair. Oh, hey, nice. The thought action observation cycle, the three components work together in a continuous loop. To use an analogy from programming, the agents uses a while loop. The loop continues until the objective of the agent has been fulfilled. Right. Because for loops are something that have like a number of steps, but while is like, do this until something happens, which, or do this until a flag becomes true or false, depending. Visually, it should look like this. You query for something. Let's look at it again. And then it will think about it. it will conduct an action, it will observe the consequences, and then the end. Finished. I'm making a follower drone that can carry things for me as I walk around. No way! That's cool. I am not a hardware person at all. Software through and through. Good luck, if you can hear me. um, yeah, definitely. Python is a good choice. I'm sure there are other choices, but I would definitely pick Python. Especially if it has to follow you around, which means it will use AI. So you can interface with existing models. That's cool. In many agent frameworks, the rules and guidelines are embedded directly into the system prompt, ensuring that every cycle adheres to a defined logic. Okay, it should follow a rule basically. In a simplified version, our system prompt may look like this. Ooh, okay, so we have the system message, which tells it what it is, and then it gives it the list of tools. And, oh wow, you should think step by step. Oh wow. And then, what? This is all being sent each time you talk to it. That is cool. Connects to an app on my phone. I can control how high it flies and where it flies next to me. That is so cool. My brain did not connect the fact that drones fly. I thought it's like a rover. But no, drones do actually fly. Cool. Good to know. That is really cool. I hope you don't get in trouble for like flying drones requires permission and all of that. So I hope it's cool. We see here that in the system message we see here that in that system message we defined, it has the agent's behavior, the tool our agent has access to, as we described in the previous section. So yes, we tell it. Cool. Nice. The thought, action, observation cycle that is baked into the instruction of the LLM. It's so weird. Like each thing is like, yeah, we just told the model to do this and it does this. That's pretty cool. Let's take a small example to understand the process before going deeper into each step. Cool. Oh, hi. I do web apps too. Like with my ground drone, you can drive it over. Wait, what? World Wide Web in a web browser? Oh, you mean the web app is connecting with a drone, I'm guessing? Hi, Noir. WebSockets and WebRTC. Fancy. That is really cool. Are we here to study, Noir, or are we here to have fun? Because we're not here to have fun. How dare we? Live streaming. Oh, really? Wow. Yeah, it's basically like live streaming, like you said. You're right. Cool. That is really cool. Okay. We're not here to have fun. We're here to study. um, Alfred. Oh yeah. Hey. Okay, fine. The viewers are allowed to have fun, but I'm not. Oh no, my ice cream is melting. Why did I bring ice cream here? Mm-hmm. Yep, ice cream. Okay. Alfred, the weather agent. We created Alfred, the weather agent. A user asks Alfred, "What's the current weather in New York?" I mean, Alfred should have access to weather tools. Alfred's job is to answer this query, using a weather API tool. Here is how the cycle unfolds. Thought, internal reasoning. Alfred is me. spiraling, like just talking to myself inside. Upon receiving the query, Alfred's internal internal monologue. Seriously, Alfred has an internal monologue. The user needs current weather information for New York. I have access to a tool that fetches weather data. First, I need to call the weather app to get up-to-date details. Aren't we supposed to train the model to be able to use tools? I don't think models are models know that they have tools, you know? This step shows the agents breaking the problem into steps. First, gathering necessary data. Okay, so here's Alfred um, spiraling into what should I do? Because when I get a request at work, I'm like, oh no, can I even do this? You know? So that's the thinking step. Action, tool usage. And I'm like, oh wait, I can do stuff, which is what Alfred is going to do. Based on its reasoning and the fact that Alfred knows about the get weather tool, I know that I know how to use Excel sheets. So basically that's everything needed at work. Alfred prepares a JSON file formatted command that calls the weather API tool. For example, its first action could be thought. I need to check the current weather for New York. So we have this JSON style command that the action is getting the weather, the location is New York. Here, the action clearly specifies which tool to call, the get weather, and what parameter to pass, the location. Awesome. And observation. So like, wait, observation cannot be the answer from the tool, right? Oh, it is. Feedback from the environment. After the tool call, Alfred receives an observation. This might be the raw weather data from the API, such as current weather in New York, partly cloudy, 15 degrees, 60% humidity. Cool. Jason in Friday the 13th. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Yes, it's JSON formatted, and it's scary. So Friday the 13th. Wait, no, last Friday was 21st. Do we have any Friday the 13th in 2025? Because I remember once Halloween, not Halloween, but like one of the October's Friday the 13th happened to be on a Friday. Friday 13th happened to be on a Friday. There we go. This observation is then added to the prompt as additional context. Oh, sorry, I punched the mic. But like, so you put that, you give it back to the model, and then the model turns it into an answer to the user, right? So it functions as real world feedback, confirming the whether confirming whether the action succeeded and providing the needed details. So now we have updated thought, reflecting. Ooh, I really like the song Reflection by Mulan. By Mulan? In Mulan. Sometimes it actually falls on Friday 13th, which makes it the scariest Halloween ever. Isn't Halloween supposed to be 25th or 30? But yeah, like sometime the 13th fell on a Friday, which was cool. I don't celebrate Halloween. I just like the vibes. With the observation in hand, Alfred updates its internal reasoning. Now that I have the weather data for New York, I can compile an answer for the user. Alfred is me. And we're all Alfred. So, final action. Alfred then generates a final response. Uh-oh. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Um, I got a, I got called, and I was like, no, I don't want the family voices to be heard on the stream. Um, but it does mean that I'll probably need to go in 10 minutes. I don't know. We'll see. Um, Friday falls on the 13th, which is scary. Sure, sure. Let's say it's scary. Yes, there's a movie called Halloween. Wait, hold up. Oh my god, Jason is a different person. Mike Myers is a different person as well. What? Come on, this is March. Let's not talk about Halloween. mm, where was I? Final action. Alfred generates a final response formatted as we told it to. Thought, I have the weather data now. The current weather in New York is partly cloudy with a temperature of 15 Celsius, 60% humidity. Final answer, the current weather in New York is partly cloudy with a temperature of 15%. Okay, so that's the answer. All right. And that's the answer that will be sending to the user. Different entities. Cool, cool. Oh, you confused them as well. Jason is the one with the white mask, right? Mike Myers' mask looks like a human skin. Why do I know that? And that's the answer. Cool. What we'll see in this example is that the agent iterates through a loop until the object is fulfilled. But we didn't really see the loop. We just had one iteration. Alfred's process is cyclical, meaning cycle. Secret agents? It starts with a thought, then agents, AI agents. Wow. Okay, got it, got it. Secret agents, maybe, probably. Starts with a thought, acts by calling a tool, finally observes the outcome. If the observation had indicated an error or incomplete data, it would have had to re-enter the cycle to get the correct one. And that is the loop. Tool integration, the ability to call a tool like a weather API, enables Alfred to go beyond static knowledge and retrieve real-time data. An essential aspect of many AI agents. I really need to go in 5 minutes. Okay. Um, so knowledge is updated and we get real-time data. Cool. Dynamic adaptation. Each cycle allows an agent to incorporate fresh information, observations, into its reasoning, thought, during the final answer, ensuring that the final answer is well-informed and accurate. This example showcases the core concept behind the react cycle, a concept we're going to develop in the next section. The interplay of thought, action, and observation empowers AI agents to solve complex tasks iteratively. By understanding and applying these principles, you can design agents that not only reason about their tasks, but also effectively utilize external tools to complete them, all while continuously refining their output based on environmental feedback. I do have the, I'm not muted. Okay, cool. I do have the question or like the note of like, um, um, when AI answers you using an agent, most of the time they don't, they don't, their information actually does not get updated. It's just what they're giving you. So it doesn't really count as information being updated. Anyway, let's dive deeper into thought, action, and observation as individual steps of the process. I will not be diving because I really apparently need to go. I thought I had time, but apparently not. But hey, I did do what I wanted to do, which was go through this section, and then, inshallah, next time. Wow, these are really short. I'm definitely, hopefully, we can finish this like, let's hope, Friday morning, my time. Um, I'm hoping that I can finish this because then I would probably be available for a 3 hour stream then. Right now it's evening, not morning. But yeah. No, we're not gonna dive. We're definitely not diving. I can't swim. Um, inshallah, Friday, we'll dive. And if I drown, then let me drown in knowledge. Whoa, whoa. That was profound. Okay, I am happy that the stream worked. I am sad that I have not. I only streamed for like 20 something minutes. It wasn't even half an hour. Oh, okay, it is almost half an hour. Yeah, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. You made it more fun talking to me. So, thank you. I appreciate that. I hope you can catch us next time as well. I'm gonna put the end screen on, and if anyone else wants to join this, please do. Cool. Life happens. Absolutely. Thank you so much. Have a lovely rest of your day or evening or night. And catch you next time, inshallah. Bye bye.